Tea time with Trav. Spirit Airlines, count your days. I never buy tickets with Spirit. I wouldn't fly them, but I flew them on a buddy pass. Yo, I was stuck in the airport for 16 hours and they lost my luggage. What's going on, y'all? It's Ayootravv and I'm back again. I got a story for y'all. Let me eat. I'm going to start eating a little bit, but we're going to get straight into it. So it might be a little bit more talking than eating, but y'all understand. Father God, I come today to ask you to watch over this food. Please be a nourishment to my body. Please don't digest this food properly. In your name I pray. Amen, amen. One more time. Amen. Oh. Why would that fall like that? So we got Dominos. Dominos. I have a barbecue chicken and bacon pizza. And then I have, I don't know what it's called, but it's like an Alfredo pasta with onion, bacon, and chicken. I almost forgot the face. Let's do it. I did Domino's not too long ago on BIGO, and it was really good. I think Domino's stepping their game up. Like during the pandemic, they're working their recipes or something. Not that it was ever nasty, so it wasn't. I didn't really eat Domino's like that. But now, it's really good. There's one literally 2 minutes up the street. Why would that fall out like that? Let's kind of stir this up a little bit. Get some of the sauce on the noodles. Y'all get it? Noodles. Oh my God. This is good. And I also have garlic knots over here. Have to make sure I ain't splash my face. I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, we don't do that. I never had this before, y'all. They're real soft and buttery. I like that. Let's go ahead and get to our topic. Tea time with Trav. It's a long story. Oh. Spirit Airlines, count your days. I never buy tickets with Spirit. I wouldn't fly them, but I flew them on a buddy pass this past weekend. Y'all, I was stuck in the airport for 16 hours and they lost my luggage. Spirit, count your days. Now I'm getting into it. So 2 of my friends were having a housewarming in Virginia. And of course, I went to go. I went to celebrate them. Of course, that's a big accomplishment. Now, let the games begin. So I was supposed to leave. And first off, the flight route was dumb. Getting there, I went from Atlanta to Fort Lauderdale. I had a layover in Fort Lauderdale, then go to Richmond. Same thing coming back. So my flight leaving Richmond was on Sunday at 10:58 a.m. I was going to get to Fort Lauderdale at 1. I had a 6-hour layover. My flight from Fort Lauderdale to Atlanta was from 7 to 9. So I get to the airport, I check in, everything's good. For the ones who don't know, if you fly a buddy pass, you're considered standby. Meaning you are not guaranteed a seat on the flight. But 9 times out of 10, based on how many people are on standby, you're going to get a seat. Flights don't always sell out. People miss their flights, etc. And some airlines, I've flown on buddy passes before with United. Nothing ever went bad. So, my friend went for Spirit. I said, let me go ahead and try it. Shouldn't have. So I get there, I let them know I'm here. I'm on a buddy pass, you know, just checking in. 4 people on standby. There was 2 white people, 2 older white people in front of me. There was me, and there was a white person after me. I am saying their skin complexion because I feel like that played a part in it. So they board everybody with the regular ticket. Now it's our turn. They go ahead and let all 4 of us get tickets, go on the plane. Now, all 3 of them were older. So I did allow them to go ahead of me. I got my ticket before them, but I allowed all 3 of them to walk ahead of me because they were older, and I was like, they need to hurry up and find a seat. Like, I felt bad because they, like, the backs was hunched. Like, they just looked like they were hurting. So a guy runs up as we're walking down the ramp. He runs up, and he had an actual ticket. So he, like, got in right before they closed the door. So we're on the plane. He walks his seat, and there's someone in his seat. So I tell the lady, hey, this is my seat. And she's like, no, this is mine. He showed her the ticket, and he's like, look, this has my seat number on it. So he called the flight attendant over. The flight attendant like, hey, well, can I see your ticket? She says, I don't know what happened to it. I can't find it. I think someone must have took it. I'm like, what the hell? Who gonna take a ticket? Like, huh? What? So they, instead of them making her get up out of the seat, they tell the guy with the ticket, who has proof that that's his seat, they tell him, we're going to find you another seat. And I'm just thinking to myself, that's backwards as hell. He has a ticket with the seat number on there. So they're looking for a seat. They discover the plane is full. There is no more seats available. So I hear them say, hey, we're going to have to take off the last person who came standby. So they come to me. The gate agents, there's one black woman and there's a white male. They come up to me and they were like, hey, the plane is overbooked. So unfortunately, we're going to have to take off the last person. Who were on standby. And I politely told them, I wasn't the last one. There was someone after me. But I'm going to walk off with you guys because I don't want y'all to say that I'm being irate or anything. And then y'all put me on a no-fly list. I don't want any problems. Just before the plane take off, can you at least look in the system to see if I was last? If I was, I will accept that. And we'll move from there. But I know I wasn't. So the black girl was like, I don't think you were either. So we are going to check the system. So as we're walking up, she tells the gate agent, the white man, she tells him, I don't think he was last. I think it was somebody after him. So we're about to check right now. And he said, okay, cool. We checked the system. Boom. Like I said, I was not the last person. One of the white people was after me. So she calls on a little thing and tell him, hey, we need to take off XYZ, gives a name. She was like, I'm printing him a new ticket. We are about to walk down there and put him back on the plane and take the right person off because he wasn't last. Y'all, he shut the door, ran down the ramp, and told them to go ahead. And she's calling him and he's ignoring her. He left those people on that plane and wrongfully removed me from the plane. Even though the system shows I was not last. So I'm pissed. I'm pissed at this point. So when he comes up, she just starts going off. As she should. Because he was wrong. So he's like, well, let me explain. Let me explain. According to him, he removed me, and this is some bullshit. Sorry, I'm cursing, but I'm still mad about it. He tells me that they were a family of 3. So he removed me because it was so much easier for him to remove an individual as opposed to splitting up a family and then all 3 of them coming off. And I politely said to him, what the fuck do they have to do with me? Nothing. And I was calm. I didn't yell or anything like that. Because once again, I do not want to be added onto the do not fly list. And then I said, no. He was like, let me explain why it's easy for me to remove one person. I said, go ahead. So he tells me he has the ability to book me with another airline. I was like, go ahead, tell me more. He said there's a United flight leaving at 4 o'clock and it's a straight flight to Atlanta. It's only 2 hours, so you'll be there by 6. You'll be there way before you even supposed to get home initially. I was like, okay. Cool. I ain't mad now. I'm kind of happy it happened. 5 minutes later, he comes in and tells me, oh, it's not giving me the option to do that. So I'm going to have to put you on the next Spirit flight. And I said, well, when is that? Well, this was the last one leaving today. So the next one is tomorrow at 10:50. I said, oh, hell no. Hell no. I know you lying. It means I might be stuck here for another 24 hours. So he's like, unless you can call your friend, the one that got you the buddy pass, and see if he's able to do it. I said, sir, he's just a flight attendant. You're a gate agent, meaning you can take people off a plane, put them on it, book this, book that. All he do is tell people, make sure your seat's buckled, make sure you put your phone in airplane mode, make sure you do this. If the plane lands in water, you breathe this, you breathe that. If you can't do it, how the hell is he going to be able to do it? I was going to email y'all. So, at this point, I'm livid. I'm livid. I call customer service. They're all telling me there's nothing they can do. The only time they can book you with another airline is if something happens that directly affects you on Spirit's behalf. I said, what? He did directly affect me. He's telling me I can't get on the next flight for another 24 hours because of something he did. How is that not Spirit's mistake? And y'all, they couldn't do nothing for me but book me on the flight the next day and give me a $100 voucher. And I told her, I said, ma'am, I don't fly Spirit. I only flew this because someone had a buddy pass. And even if I did fly Spirit, after this happened, what makes you think I would ever want to book with y'all again? Which I'm not. I probably won't even use his buddy pass ever again. So, boom. The next day comes. No, before I leave, I was like, well, can I get my bag? And he was like, yeah, give me 1 second. So I looked down the ramp. There's no bag. I said, sir, where's my bag? Did they leave my bag on the plane? I would have to double check. I said, you ain't got to double check nothing. If they took it off, it'd be right down here in the ramp. I don't see nothing but a wheelchair. And I didn't pack a wheelchair. So I mean my bag's on the plane. Where is my bag going to go? And he's like, it should be going to your final destination. Excuse me, it should or it will? Because I need clarity. Well, normally they send the bag straight to the destination if it's already on the plane. I said, so are you sure? Because there was a layover in Fort Lauderdale. Are they going to hold the bag in Fort Lauderdale, or are they going to send it straight to Atlanta? Well, I do think that they're going to send it straight to Atlanta. I said, honestly, you may be telling the truth, but you done lied so much, I don't know what to believe. So I can't trust anything that's coming out your mouth right now. Let's fast forward to, this all happened on Sunday. Boom, here we are Monday. Mind you, I had to stay the night, an extra night in Virginia. I have no clothes, no nothing. I don't even have shoes because I had on flip-flops thinking I'm about to be on the, had on Adidas slides thinking I'm about to be on a plane for all these hours. I get to Richmond Airport the next day. We good. I'm on the flight. So I make it to Fort Lauderdale. And now there's a 6-hour layover. So I'm live streaming on BIGO, talking to people, let them know, yeah, I'm finally getting home. But I let them know I don't know where the hell my luggage is at. Then my friend gets an email from baggage claim in Atlanta telling him that my bag is in Atlanta. So I do feel better because now my bag is in Atlanta. So I'm like, well, let's just kick it, y'all, until my flight. Now it's time to board the 7 o'clock flight. Mind you, this is on Monday, so this is over 24 hours. I still have not made it home. We're boarding the flight. Well, before they start boarding, I check in, hey, I'm on standby. No, this is me, yada, yada, yada. We're boarding. More people coming, more people coming, more people coming. And there was a cutoff time. You know, to board a flight, they stop 15 minutes prior to the flight leaving. They exceeded that. But okay, boom. Now it's time for standby to get on the plane. 4 flight attendants that were off duty, they put them on the plane first before any other standby. 4 flight attendants. And then they called up 3 more flight attendants, 3 more just regular people on standby. And they was like, okay, that's it. The plane is full. Now I'm pissed. I am pissed. Because one of those spots could have been mine. Excuse me. You gave it to these 4 flight attendants that could fly anywhere, anytime, whenever, wherever, for free. Why wouldn't you give it to the regular people that are on standby that don't work for y'all? So I have an attitude and I'm just spazzing. And then actually I was like, Can you just ask somebody, ask one of them, because they have the option of flying elsewhere. Like anywhere, anytime. Can you ask one of them if they're willing to give it up? I have been stranded for over 24 hours. Can I get home? I've been trying to get home for over 24 hours at this point. And she's like, no, I don't have the option to do that. I say, yes, you do. You're literally, all you're doing is walking and asking, hey, is there anyone, da-da-da? It's not that hard. What do you mean? Just the day before, yesterday, they had pulled me off because the flight was booked. So don't tell me you can't do something that I know you can. Ultimately, she can't do it. So she say, even though I know she can. So I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? What the hell do I do? She tells me there's another flight leaving at 10:30 and then arrives to Atlanta at 12:30. So I was like, okay, can you go ahead and book me for that one? She said she did. I walk away. Now I'm still going off on their customer service again. And still, they say they can't do anything for me. So I called my friend just from a double check, and I'm telling him everything. The lady didn't even book me on the next flight, y'all. My friend had to do it. And by the time he got to it, there were 14 people on standby, and I was number 13. And at that point, I just knew. Like, I wasn't even trying to be a Debbie Downer or anything, but I just knew. I'm 13 out of 14. I'm not getting on that flight. But I'll stay cool. So I'm like, if you really cut up and start knocking shit over or slapping one of these people, you'll never be able to fly. So now we are boarding the last flight on Monday. Mind you, I was supposed to be on Sunday. Everybody boards. Then the gate agent says, all right, that's it. It's all full. Unfortunately, none of the standby is going to be able to make this flight. Huh? Huh? I just started crying. I didn't know what else to do but just cry. I cried. So I'm on the phone with one of my close friends, and we're just talking about what the hell do I do now? Because there is no more flights out of this airport to Atlanta. It's 10:30 at night. We were able to find a Delta flight that left at 5 o'clock in the morning, Tuesday. So we go ahead and get that one booked. So I had to buy a whole nother flight, y'all, just to get home. And I couldn't even sleep at the airport because I had thousands of dollars worth of filming equipment with me. I couldn't do, I had to stay up. So I'm just up this whole time, just up. And I was just on BIGO the whole time, just watching people, you know, something to clear my mind, get some type of entertainment, also to not fall asleep. And I listened to Beyonce songs that got released at midnight. I listened to that about 30, 11 times. So now it's 4 o'clock. I can go through security. I can go ahead and sit down in the Delta section, which was so much more peaceful, and I felt secure. I had a guaranteed seat. I knew Delta wouldn't give me any problems. We take off at 5. I land in Atlanta at 6:50. The person who was supposed to pick me up from the airport overslept. So I didn't even get picked up until 8. So yes, I was stuck in Fort Lauderdale's airport for 16 hours. At one point, no food because all the food places was closed. I had on the same clothes since Sunday because my baggage was lost. mentally, I was fucked up. I had to use that word because I couldn't sugarcoat. I can't use another word to describe it. I was fucked up. That has never happened to me, and I promise you, Spirit Airlines, the most horrible airline of them all. I am not done with y'all. Mark my words. I'm going to everybody to talk about what happened. I do understand a standby ticket does not guarantee you a seat. However, I was guaranteed one until that gate agent took the wrong individual off. He already had his mind made up on who he was removing, and it wasn't supposed to be me. So now y'all need to answer as to why me, the only black person on standby out of 4 people, 3 whites, 1 black, why was I removed from that flight? It ain't over. This is just the beginning. I might be home now. Now I'm really in my element. I can say whatever the hell I want to say. Because you can't put me on a no-flight list. Now it's on. Anyway, I got a little upset again. Sorry, y'all. Let me go ahead and sign out before I start cursing up a storm on these people after y'all know I don't do that on here. So let me go ahead and slide. Y'all already know what to do. Check the description box below for the website, www.ayootravv.com. They get the Ayoos sauce, Ayo merch, Ayo drip, all that. If you are not subscribed to the channel, the red bar right there, boom, the bar right there, boom. So you can notify each time I'm dropping no video. But if you want to stay connected with Ayootravv, jump back in the description box, go down to the bottom. Boom. Right, y'all like my hair? Right there, no, they're going to see me on social media. Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, BIGO. Add me, follow me, leave me a comment on Instagram, leave me a comment, leave me a comment here, do whatever. Let me know what don't like, what you want to see, what you don't want to see, what you want me to say, what you don't want to say, what you want me to do, what you want me to do. Other than that, it's been real. Ayootravv is out. Ayootravv is out.